It's the Houston Astros going up against the New York Mets. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Siggy here at Citi Field, and of course known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those guys getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Kodai Senga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Isaac Paredes stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. Swing and a foul out of play. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And misses inside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Too high. That's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And that's a swing, according to umpire Matthew Ross.
Batting 4th, first baseman.
And now it's Christian Walker. Fastball for a strike. Two outs. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-1. Walker started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. The 2-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. And now it's filled up 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. One left for Houston. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Queens. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Framber Valdez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First pitch just misses. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And a pitch. Late swing, fouled off. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Batting second.
Here's Juan Soto.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Hit weakly on the ground. Altuve whips it to first. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And there's the strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's Pete Alonso. And takes low for ball 1. Vientos, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's the strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Next pitch is outside. Check swing, called strike. And they'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Let's go, Pete.
Ground ball left side. Throw gets by him at second. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. And that extends the inning.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden You got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
First and second, 2 outs. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. That's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Now 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Gets a piece and stays alive. And just misses with that one. Two on, 2 outs. Hit on the ground to short. Pena. That ends the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back here at Citi Field, new inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Senga back to work, and that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Strike on the inside corner. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And the batter now, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That missed by a lot. 1-1. No score here in the second. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Upstairs.
Ball 2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even
Left
that
fielder,
count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next to hit, Chas McCormick.
Off the
Misses
plate, ball
outside, 1-0. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Leading off, Starling Marte.
Designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Marte, a multi-gold glove award winner, 36 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And it remains 2-2. Ripped into right field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Marte on at first, nobody out. Just missed. Marte on the move. In the dirt, blocked. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second, nobody out. That one in the dirt, and it's 3-2. Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Slice to right, and there's two down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So two down now, and here is Luis Angel Acuna. Swung on, belted. That's back. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the lineup flips over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Lindor swings through that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Oh, he hit him.
Yep, I got it.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now batting.
2 outs, runner at first. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike 1.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Gamble brings it in, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. And we're back.
Leading
Top
off
half
for
of
the
the third
Astros,
inning.
right
Now it's the
fielder,
veteran
Ben
outfielder,
Gamble.
Ben Gamble. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Into center. Taylor hustling after it. Can't get there, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting ninth, center fielder Jake Myers.
Jake Myers now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Gamble aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering upstairs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting second baseman.
So the
Jose
Houston lineup turns
Altuve.
over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
And that's way high, and it's 2-0. There's the strike. Squirts away a little bit. Gamble into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. gamble. Around third. He'll score easily.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's through there for a strike. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone.
1 strike.
And now 3 balls and a strike. Christian Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
First and second, 2 outs. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And that one fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the 3rd baseman, Mark Vientos. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The polar bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball history to reach 200 homers.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
And that's downstairs. And the count's full. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo, grounded out to short in his first trip. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count. Ball 1.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers under it. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, on to the 4th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
In the dirt, 2-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. In the air, left field. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Chas McCormick. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. In there at the knees.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
That's a base hit. Throw into third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. So next up for Houston, Ben Gamel. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Diaz at third. McCormick over at first with 1 away. That one misses. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Go ahead, run on base. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck left field. That's back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one is inside. Slice down the right side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Up and in, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ball popped up. Acuna settles under it. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Astros 3 and the Mets 2. Back here at Citi Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Starling Marte. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Struck out swinging his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Astros up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that drops in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
1-2 now. That one to first. A dive. He's got it. And that's a great play for the out.
Wow. That
Now
will be
batting,
a highlight.
catcher, Francisco
That was incredible.
Alvarez.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 1 so far. They say he went.
All 1's the count.
Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Offense held in check there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Astros 3 and the Mets 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Isaac Paredes. Paredes, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. There's a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Dedniel Nunez appears to be getting loose. Young, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-1. Inside, just missed. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three and two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball forward. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Air Jordan steps in to take his hacks. 1 for 2. That one hammered center field, raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian Walker.
2 outs, base is empty. Christian Walker digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Two down, nobody on. Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Mets 2. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Inside, just missed. Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In the air, right field, Gamble. Then there's one down.
Up next for the Mets.
Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. Hit on the ground to the right side. Altuve handles it, throws to first. They get the out on Soto. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. It's the Astros 3 and the Mets 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Daniel Nunez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That's a little bit low.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field, and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Ryan Stanek, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Chas McCormick.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. On the ground to short, Lindor. Handles, throws to first, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Mets 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Valdez back to work. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Ground ball, Walker steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. In there at the knees. That's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Ben Gamel. On the ground, right side. Acuna tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So up next, Jake Myers. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian Abreu.
Now pitching
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy,
52.
man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Starling Marte.
Leading off for the Mets, designated hitter, Starling Marte.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1. There's the swing and a miss. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Taylor Scott preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. First pitch, and he just misses. Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
One down. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Taylor stands at first with one out. Base hit right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there, stepping up to the challenge. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
First and second, one out. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. And the slider just misses. And it skips in the dirt.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Up the middle. Off balance feed. There's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that's in the dirt. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count 1-1. Big spot, 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That just misses. 2-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He'll take a jog around the bases. And the Mets jump in front. It's 5-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Brian Abreu departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Caleb Ort.
Number 63, Caleb Ort.
So 2 down. Now Juan Soto. There's a strike. Foul ball there. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Butto.
Well, the best relievers
Now
love the opportunity to come in and
Mets.
protect a tight lead
Number
late in the
70.
ball game. Some of them are just
Jose
wired different, so we'll
Butto.
see what he's got here.
And that is out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Minter also getting ready. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Pitch misses there. 2-2.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
That one down the line, and foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Out to center. Taylor settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated
Now
hitter,
it's the DH,
Yordan
Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
We got 2
The
balls,
Mets
1
up
strike.
by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Three, 2.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Now batting,
2 down, base is empty.
Christian Walker.
Stepping in, Christian Walker. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Fastball is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one misses. And now 3-0. Yainer Diaz waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the corner. And the count is 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Two outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1. And now the count is even. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That's down and in.
2-2 to count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Walker off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. So the Astros lead 1. They're still down 5-3. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Or the tall righty, 33 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Ball 1 there. Movement in the bullpen. Luis Contreras up and loosening in the pen. Just missed. That one finds the zone. 2 balls and a strike. And strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Gamble coming on. Makes a nice running catch. 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Alonso stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just off the inside edge.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count now even up.
2-2 to count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
Now batting,
Brandon Nimmo
fielder.
will hit next.
Brandon
0 for 3.
Nimmo.
A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Misses
Ball,
the
that's
zone
out.
for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
One ball.
Been a solid inning
Two
so
strikes.
far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down quickly, and it remains 5-3.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Back here in Queens, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Just
Nope, that's a
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
McCormick in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That'll make it out of here. He circles the bases. It's 5-4.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Ben Gamble. First pitch just misses.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2 balls,
That
no
one way
strike.
outside. And that's ball 2.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Mauricio Dubon. He represents the go-ahead run. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Relay throw home. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down the tying run.
Man, that's a play we may look back on when this one's over and wonder, what if they would have held him? Can't blame him for trying to tie it up late in this ball game, but when you lose a huge run like that that's only 90 feet away, man, it's a tough one to swallow if they don't pull out the W.
Astros down to their last out. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.